Hello, good morning. This is the BRUNASTIC-ARTS show, the show that talks about everything, anything, something, and sometimes nothing. Now, before we start, just let you know I just wake up, as you all see, had a little shower. I'm feeling good. And whilst I was having a shower, something came to mind. I remember the days when we used to wake up and say a prayer. It doesn't matter to who you pray, you program yourself that whatever deed or whatever journey you have today, you're going to do it in a positive way. At least, for the first instance, you try and program your mind. You know? Yes. So, like this morning, the word awake is very much predominant on my mind. Now, as you can see, I'm awake. I'm not in bed speaking to you. Right? So I ask myself again to ask you, are you awake? Because I just have a feeling, I wake up this morning, just have a feeling that most people are putting their head between the sun and expect the problem to go. But remember, nothing goes away unless it has taught us what we need to know. Keep that in mind. On the other hand, sometimes I feel like I have built or I'm built for every mistake I have done. I wake up in the morning and I tell myself, don't compare yourself to others. There's no comparison between the sun and the moon. They shine when it's their time to shine. Check it. Another thing I remind myself is, self-worth is not defined by how others see me, how they speak to me, or how they think of me. I don't give a damn. All I can say is, the best preparation for tomorrow is doing my best today. I just see some people like, they're all talking about future. We are being kidnapped. Now, one thing I am very much aware of, it's okay to fall apart sometimes. I love rebuilding. Tacos fall apart and everybody loves it. I wake up and I look around me and I see people fighting for land, house, oil, whatever, newspaper, whatever people fighting for. But the most important thing in this life right now is time. Time is what we should be fighting for, because we need some fucking time to fix this shit. I'm telling you that now. So wake the hell up. For another thing again, some people say, oh, lightning don't strike twice the same place. Bullshit! If somebody steal your thing, if somebody rob you and you put yourself in the same position again, tell me if he won't rob you again. It's like you're telling me one day I'm gonna switch to the BBC and I'm gonna hear some good news all of a sudden. That's a myth. Now, a friend sent me a message stating, I love smoking music and love listening to weed. Exactly how this world is now. Back to front. Everything is upside down, back to front. Step back and check your perspective. In this current situation we're living in now, a lot of people asking things to go back to normal. I don't bloody want normal. I want better than what we had. But we're not settling for less. Don't settle for less. You know what really puzzles me the most? This one question. Have you ever seen a Chinese baby? You know the tricky thing about this world now? The way I treat it? When those people speak to me, I listen to what they didn't say whilst listening to what they say. That's another trick. Now, I want you to understand something. If somebody always giving you a tiny cut, you ignoring it, a tiny cut, you ignoring it. In the end, your scars you won't be able to heal your scars. Unrepairable. You will just get used to getting scarred, and if you don't get scarred, you think you are not loved. Wake up. Now, I'm caught up in a dilemma. And this dilemma is called war and revolution. Now, war is when your government tells you he knows who the enemy is. And revolution is when you found out for yourself who the bloody enemy is. Now, another thing, in this new age, we are all taught how to survive, but none of us know how to live. Literally, none of us know how to live. I mean, we're living in an age where we have better relationships with other entities, robots, anything out of the realm than one another. Strange. Now, to some of us, it's an easy thing to live with the elephant right there in the room. It's like my friends coming up to me and say, hey, yo, man, how you doing? I'm like, dude, we're in the same bloody boat. The elephant is right there. I mean, right there. Right there. Now, the dilemma I personally in is that, okay, yes, maybe I can live with an elephant in the room. I'm skinny, I can meander scene around, I can go around and do shit. But then this elephant is gonna get fed on a daily basis. Now you know elephants eat a lot. The shit is fucking huge. Now I'm gonna be in this tight space when it comes to a time. How do I maneuver with this elephant in the room? What do I do? Choke and die in its shit? Or get rid of the elephant? Okay, let me just ask a question. Let's ask ourselves this question. What in this earth right now would you give up to stay on earth? What would you give up to stay on this earth right now? It's shit. Now, I don't know, but from my perspective, the way I'm saying it is that humanity is at a stage where we're fighting for our position, whether you're black, white, brown, green, whatever, and some alien is taking over us, right? But some people on the internet, they're like fucking drivers that are not going anywhere. They're just driving and occupying space for no bloody purpose, and busy people in the traffic fucking waiting to give some traffic. I wanna learn, give me something. Stop digging your heads in the sand. Problem won't go away. Oops, as you say that, I've got to get dressed and I've got to go. But before I go, remember, this is the BRUNASTIC-ARTS show. The show that talks about everything, anything, something, and sometimes nothing.